Hi, in this video, we'll explore about another parameter from link page. Let's begin by launching Pro3 HSR technology. If you go to link page and in the links tab, we have a group of parameter called links between slices. The links between slices basically defines the connection uh, between the cutting layers on the multiple heights. Means so this setting will make a connection between the step down 1 millimeter and step down 2 millimeters. Let's create a toolpath and see how this works. Okay, since I have a pocket here, I don't need to enable the stock. I will select my tool, and I also do not need a boundaries. Okay, I want 5 millimeter step down. Don't need minimize links and remove corner pegs. Okay, so now here, if you can see the when tool moves to the next slice, okay, so here we have one step down. When tool moves to the next step down, it approaches using a ramping. Okay, so this is what the setting about. Right? Links between slices. This is one slice. This is the second slice. Between two slices, we are requesting SolidCam to retract to the feed distance and approach to the next slice using a ramping. And what is the retract to feed distance? The feed distance is defined over here. This is safety. Feed distance is nothing but safety distance. The tool approaches the current, the previous Z height plus safety distance. Now, if I change this to retract to rapid distance, you can. So when I say retract to feed distance, so this is the feed distance. If I change this to retract to rapid distance, it will further increase. If I set it to clearance area, so it tool will approach for each slice from the clearance area. And another parameters direct. Now if we set it to direct, now the tool will directly go to the next slice after completing the first slice. So you see this, it will directly make a connection to the next slice. So since we are doing the roughing process, this is not recommended setting for links between slices. Also for blend spline, so this is also similar thing. It creates a spline between two slices. If I set it to step, it will go back to this start position of the the first slice, and from there it will plunge on the material to reach to the next slice depth. So the first three options, they are not recommended settings for roughing process, especially for links between slices settings. Now, from SolidCam 2024, we have improved a lot when it comes to the safety. Okay, even if you set it to these three settings, let's say for example direct. If I set it to direct, okay, now current toolpath looks like this. If I go to settings and enable the stock, now we are asking the system to take into account of the stock and then check within process stock. Okay, so combination of these two parameters, SolidCam creates correct, toolpath, required approach to the next slice. Now, software, SolidCam knows when tool has to, move to the next slice, it knows that there is a solid material. Okay. So it intelligently decides that there is a solid material. It doesn't respect this, uh, uh, this setting, and it has got a fallback sequence. Okay. It will try each option until it get to the safe point for ramping, and then it starts doing the ramping for reaching to the next slice. So this is what it was improved from SolidCam 2024. No matter what setting you select here for a roughing process, or it could be rest roughing process, if you enable the stock and enable check with in process stock, SolidCam will automatically generate the correct toolpath, optimized toolpath based on the uh, stock and the target, and even with the fixture. So you don't have to worry about whether it is, if it is a open area, tool will try and approach from the outside the material. If it is a solid pocket, um, and it has to ramp on the material uh, for each slice. So this is the this is how it works for a links between slices in the combination with the combination of check with in process stock. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video.